started with this DJ controller that I bought when I was about 13, and then you sort of just get into producing, and I guess it just takes over. Electronic music has a lot of global appeal right now. I think, you know, all the way from Dubai to South Africa, there's so many different scenes that are growing. But I guess the real key problem is that this is the whole of music. Everything is just very disconnected. There's always been a battle between the culture and the sort of commercial side of things, but you're starting to see the two align. Being creative, but then running a business at the same time, you have this sort of polarized view on what you want to achieve. You know, I want everyone to learn how to DJ and get into making music. Ideas like the Knowledge Arena really excite me. These are like pop-up music workshops that are being held in some of the best festivals. Ideas like this are naturally going to grow the industry as people buy product. Our business wouldn't exist if we didn't make music. There's huge scope to bring new experiences to the festival world. This could be everything from pop-up music workshops to deeper brand and artist integration, all the way down to just exploring virtual reality and 360 video. But you can't forget about the nighttime industry. I think the way certain clubs are under threat is a huge issue that we have to deal with. When you think about sustainable nightlife, what does it mean? Technologies like the sustainable dance floor are a real sign on how our industry can lead the way. And there's a lot of work to do to make sure that the whole process is synchronized, from live performance all the way to streaming. There's so many layers, from booking to management to PR, that sometimes it's just very difficult to create anything meaningful with an artist. Smaller electronic musicians are always going to be at the mercy of big platforms. Technology like the blockchain has real potential to make this much fairer, as artists could get paid the moment their music is streamed. These new technical foundations are going to be where a lot of new growth occurs. I think at the end it will always go back to the roots, where it's all about the music, the space and the community. Ideas like D-School in Amsterdam are a really good example. You know, it's a space for creators as well as being a 24-hour club, and it's not hard to imagine how this is going to breed a new innovative music community. Just imagine a music-inspired Silicon Valley. I don't think there's just one way to grow and innovate the industry. There are so many challenges we face, from the way booking agents might be disconnected to promoters, all the way to how brands lack authenticity when entering the music industry. You also can't ignore the fact that there are many old and new structures in place that are monopolising the industry. People are always going to be quite positive about brands like Red Bull, because they don't just play such a big part in culture, but they also sort of have an interest in your career or your future. We need to figure out how to collaborate more, and I think, you know, events like IMS, even Take Note in London, you know, those are huge moments for our industry. Brands spend so much money on online advertising, and most of it is wasted. Yeah, imagine that went to the music industry. Where do we fit into it? I think most people feel this way, but advertising just pisses you off. Crip started as a project whilst we were still at uni, and it kind of evolved as we finished and got our first jobs and really started trying to understand how all these pieces fit together, from technology to music to video. Our thing was to build a movement. We didn't just want to start a company, we wanted hundreds of people who were like-minded to also be on the same journey. And so what we do is we connect brands to these gatekeepers that we work with and try creating these new projects and models and how they can collaborate. We also started building a platform so brands could connect with the talent in our network. How do we progress as an industry? I think there's a few areas we need to address. First of all, we need to collaborate more. Events like IMS and Take Note are huge opportunities to network and learn about each other's industry. At the same time, we need to have a diverse understanding of the landscape we exist in. You can't be so one-track minded, whether you're a booking agent or an artist. It's important to understand the tech, to the legal, and even the advertising and branding side of things. I think at the end of the day though, everyone should just start making music. It's been about a year since I quit my job and started crit full time, and I don't think we would have imagined we'd be where we are right now. I mean, just look at what we've been up to this week. So I guess putting this IMS video together like super quick, it's been a bit of a rush, but I hope the key concept that you get out of it is that you should really take an interest in being more than just a musician or a booking agent or a blog or whatever it might be. I think the future of our industry is going to come down to people who have multiple interests and can connect to all these different dots.